Good morning, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are enjoying at your homes. And yes, we were studying the previous chapter. In the previous lecture, we have studied about chapter number 7, Getting to Know Plants. And we also have discussed about herbs, shrubs and trees. What is the difference between herbs, shrubs and trees? And how to classify or distinguish among the three also we have studied in the previous lecture. Now in this lecture we are actually going to study about some of the different types of plants. My dear students, you must be knowing, or you will get to know today, that some plants have weak stem and cannot stand upright. There are some plants actually which have very weak stem and they cannot stand upright. So such plants are classified into two different types, that is creepers and climbers. Weak stem, if they have weak stem, they are unable to stand upright. Therefore, they will be doing two things. Either they will crawl on the ground, or with the help of some supporting structures, they will climb up and grow in size. So, talking about the creepers. What are creepers? Creepers are the plants that spread or creeps on the ground. Example will be your watermelon, muskmelon. Now, climbers are the plants that take support of neighboring structure. Example, your neighboring structure will be your wall, fence, tree and climb up. Example of climbers will be your money plant, pea plant, and you can say bitter gourd. Bitter gourd is your Karela. Karela is also an example of climbers. Bottle gourd, that is your Loki. That is also an example of climbers. So creepers, what are creepers? Creepers ऐसे plants होते हैं जो crawl करते हैं ground पर और grow करते हैं या फिर spread करते हैं ground पर. Or you can say the plants that creeps on the ground are known as creepers. Example, you have studied, you must have seen the plant of watermelon. What happens in that plant? The stem of that plant actually grows on the ground or spreads on the ground. Now talking about climbers. Climbers are the plants that take support of neighboring structures. For growing in size, they actually need the support of neighboring structure. That neighboring structure will be your wall, your fence, your tree, and then they climb up. Example is your money plant, pea plant, bottle gourd, bitter gourd. My dear students, you must have seen money plant at your homes. आपने money plant घर पे देखा होगा वो कैसे grow होता है. That grows in size either with the help of, you can say that grows in size either with the help of a wall or a fence, or you can say with the help of some tree or something around, or a hut around. It climbs up and then grows in size. I hope the difference between creepers and climbers is also clear to you all. Now my dear students, let's study the next topic of the chapter, that is parts of a plant. So talking about in junior section, junior classes, you must have studied about different parts of a plant. You must be knowing about the flower, you must be knowing about the leaves, you must be knowing about the stem, and also you must be knowing about the roots. From the bottom of the plant, the roots emerges, growing up the stem arises, and after that the leaves arises and then comes on to the flower. Now these are actually the parts of the plant, but now you have to study all the parts of the plant in detail, and the parts of the plant are classified into two different types. Number one is your root system and number two is your shoot system. Root system actually comprises of the roots and shoot system comprises of the leaves, flowers and stem. So therefore there are two types of system in a plant parts. Number one, root system. Number two, shoot system. You can see the roots arising from the bottom and roots arising from the bottom and the comprises under the root system. And in the shoot system comprises the flowers, the stem and the leaves. The leaves arising from the branches, different branches, and the flowers coming out. Now further on we will study in detail. First of all we will study about first part, that is stem. Study about the stem. Now what is the function of stem? What does actually stem do? Now number one, stem holds the plant erect and upright. You know that what is the function of stem? वो plant को upright और erect hold करके रखती है. What is the function? Because of the stem only the plant is standing upright or the plant is actually straight. Second is stem bears leaves, fruits and flowers. It's the stem which actually bears your leaves, fruits and flowers. Number third, stem carries water and mineral from soil to different plant parts. What is the function of stem? कि वो कैरी करती है वाटर और मिनरल फ्रॉम दी सॉइल. सॉइल से कहाँ कैरी करती है? डिफरेंट प्लांट पार्ट्स में थ्रू स्पेशल ट्यूब्स नोन एज जाइलम. तो स्टेम का फंक्शन क्या है? वाटर और मिनरल को सॉइल से लेकर जाना और डिफरेंट प्लांट पार्ट्स को सप्लाई करना through special tubes, and those special tubes are known as xylem. Second function है stem का कि stem carries food prepared by leaves to different plant parts. फिर क्या करती है stem? जो food हमारी leaves prepare करती हैं by the process of photosynthesis, जो हम आगे पढ़ेंगे. by the process of photosynthesis जो leaves food prepare करती हैं, stem उस special structure के through different plant parts तक पहुँचाती है. And those special structures are your phloem. Xylem क्या करते हैं? Soil से different plant parts तक food को ले जा रहे हैं. What does phloem is doing? Phloem leaf से food material को different plant parts में लेके जा रहे हैं. And what is the difference between xylem and phloem? First difference between xylem and phloem is xylem carries water and mineral from soil to different plant parts. Xylem का function क्या है? Water और mineral को लेकर जाना soil से डिफरेंट प्लांट पार्ट्स तक. और फ्लोएम का फंक्शन क्या है? जो लीव्स फूड प्रिपेयर करती हैं उन्हें डिफरेंट पार्ट्स तक, प्लांट पार्ट्स तक पहुंचाना. सो आई होप द डिफरेंस बिटवीन जाइलम एंड फ्लोएम इज क्लियर. जाइलम कैरीज water and mineral from soil. First of all, xylem carries water and mineral and phloem carries the food prepared. Secondly, xylem carries water and mineral from soil, but phloem carries food from leaves. So I hope the difference between xylem and phloem is clear to you all. Once again, let's have a revision of the function of stem. Number one, stem, it holds the plant erect and upright. Stem bears your leaves, fruits and flowers. Number three, stem carries water and mineral from soil to different plant parts, and those special structures, tubes from which stem actually carries your water and minerals are xylem. And stem carries food prepared by the leaves by the process of photosynthesis to different body parts with the help of special tubes known as phloem. So I hope the function of stem and xylem and phloem is clear to you all. Xylem and phloem, it's very important. You must know what is xylem and what is phloem. So please concentrate on this actually concept. This is very, very important. Xylem carries water and mineral from soil to different parts. Phloem carries food from leaves. इसी स्टेम को पानी के अंदर रखो. आप अगर आप पानी के अंदर रखोगे तो आप क्या ऑब्जर्व करोगे? What will you observe out of it? आप ऑब्जर्व करोगे change of the flower color. What is that? Initially हमारा जो flower था white कलर का था, अब वो कौन से कलर का हो गया है? रेड कलर का हो गया है. ऐसा क्यों हुआ? जो हमारा फ्लावर वाइट कलर का था वो अब रेड कलर का इसलिए हो गया है क्योंकि जो स्टेम होती है वो वाटर कंडक्ट करती है. तो जो रेड इंक थी वो क्या हुआ? विद द हेल्प ऑफ द स्टेम वो ट्रैवल करी अप, और ट्रैवल करने की वजह से वो वाइट कलर को रेड कलर में ट्रांसफॉर्म कर दिया बिकॉज द कलर ऑफ द इंक वॉज रेड. वंस अगेन लेट्स रिवाइज द एक्सपेरिमेंट. नंबर वन, we need to take a glass and fill it with 1/3 of water. ग्लास लिया, ग्लास में 1/3 वाटर फिल करना है. वाटर फिल करने के बाद हमें उसमें क्या करना है? कुछ ड्रॉप्स डालनी है रेड इंक की. यू नीड टू टेक अ रेड इंक और उस रेड इंक की कुछ ड्रॉप्स हम वाटर में डालेंगे. अब जब हमने रेड इंक की ड्रॉप्स वाटर में डाल दी तो अब क्या हुआ? वाटर का कलर रेड हो गया. उसके बाद हम एक फ्लावर लेंगे, उसकी बेस को, उसकी स्टेम की बेस को थोड़ा सा कट कर देंगे. जब हमने फ्लावर की बेस की स्टेम को थोड़ा सा कट कर दिया, अब हम उसको वाटर में डालेंगे. आफ्टर पुटिंग इट इन द वाटर, व्हाट डू वी ऑब्जर्व? Do we observe a change in the flower color? Yes, we observe a change in the flower color. Why is it so? This is because stem conducts water. जो water था red color का हमारे glass में, वो क्या करा, वो stem के through travel करके गया ऊपर, जिसकी वजह से जो हमारा flower white color का था वो red color में हो गया. Therefore, it is proved that stem conducts water. And I hope the experiment is clear to you all. Once again, repeating the experiment, you need to take a glass, fill it with 1/3 of water, and then you need to put few drops of red ink in it. After that, you need to take a flower and you need to cut the base of the stem and put it in water. After some time, you will observe that change in the flower color. This is because stem conducts water. The water that is of red color actually transported through the stem to the flower, which has actually changed the color of the flower. Therefore, the white color flower is converted into red color flower. This is because of the concept that stem conducts water.